Hey, it's Taylor. So I already was actually live, guys. So I already have a list. If you're not on the list, you are unfortunately too late to be added to the list. I just lost connection to my other live stream. So for those of you that return and we're already on the other list, welcome, and we'll continue from that list that we already had. No, we did not go through the list, guys. So I just reposted the list, and we'll continue from where we're at. But Jakari and it's Taylor, you guys, welcome. But the list has already been closed. All right, so a lot of you guys that are here were already on the list. So got you already on the list. If you're not already on the list, you will have to catch me on the next live stream. We were already live and I lost the connection. All right, so Stephanie, go ahead with your question. As you are next. Like I said to everyone else that's just getting here, the list is already closed. All right, so Stephanie, let's see. How was it, Gemini, feeling about Vonnie after finding out the truth about her and how she really does? Okay, let's find out. All right, are you still having issues hearing me, guys? Are you able to hear me, Stephanie? It's fine. Okay. Janie, JJ, hi, welcome. Doing great. If you're new to my channel and you want to be added to the list, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be happy to add you. All right, so Stephanie, let's see how does he feel. Oh, actually, I already put cards in that. I'm sorry. I just got thrown off by your comment. So he's feeling very defeated. Okay, he feels like I feel like he thought he was kind of like being like the player in the situation, and he ended up getting played. So I feel like he feels like whatever he did backfired on him. Okay, so I feel like whatever he did, he feels like it backfired on him, and he ended up being the person that got played in the situation. Also, I do feel like he feels like he was deceived. He feels like, you know, this person is not worth him investing any more energy or any more time into, because they played him, okay, because they made a fool out of him. So yeah, I feel like he thought he had the upper hand in that situation and ended up finding out that he did not. And because of that, he kind of feels extremely foolish and doesn't want to invest any more time or energy into that situation. All right, Pisces Mom, the list was closed after the first 15 minutes for my returning subscribers. At this point, I'm only taking brand new subscribers that subscribe right now during this live stream, guys, or those of you that make donations. So Stephanie, you said he got played also by her. Yeah, he definitely is feeling that. And Stephanie, thank you again for making a donation. I definitely appreciate you and all of your support. I'm going to go ahead and add Janie JJ to the list. And let's go ahead and move on. If KZ Vibes is here, go ahead and ask your question. I know I lost a lot of people after the last live stream went off, but hopefully KZ is here. Luna, thank you for explaining that. All right, Maria Guest, thank you for subscribing. I'll go ahead and get you added to the list as well. But Luna, thank you again for breaking it down. So KZ Vibes, if you're here, I'm going to give you like 1 minute or so to ask your questions. I know I lost a lot of people from the last live stream. I don't know what happened, guys. Sorry about that. But I'll give KZ Vibes like a minute or so to ask her question before I move on to Universe Flower. So let me finish updating this list. All right. I'm almost done. Starry Treasure, thank you for subscribing. I'll go ahead and get you added. All right. So let's see. Casey Bob says, I was told a girlfriend of mine would deceive me in July. I wanted to know why she would do so. I was told it would be about her not wanting me to be with a guy. Thanks. All right, let's see why this person would just want to deceive you in July. Oh, okay. Ooh, all right. So as far as this person, your girlfriend wanted to deceive you in July. The reason why I'm getting that this person is going to want to deceive you in July is because this person feels like they refuse to be in competition for your love. They don't want to feel like they're having to fight for your affection, fight for your time, your love, with anyone else. They don't want you getting any new idea about, wanting to connect with someone different or wanting to deal with someone different. Um, they're just not here for it. This person is trying to use this deceitful energy to try to nip that in the bud to keep you from dealing with anybody new or even having any kind of concept or idea of dealing with somebody new. They would rather like make it to where they're the only option. All right. This person also is probably pretty good at manipulating situations and using their insecurity in a way where they project things onto you and they'll make you feel like shit is happening the way it's happening because you did something wrong or it's all your fault. How could you do this to them? Why would you do that to them? Type of thing. When, you know, in reality, you probably haven't done anything, but this is their insecurity coming out with this moon card energy, and they're, you know, kind of a master manipulator that projected it onto you and using that to kind of get what they want out of you. All right. Get what they want out of you and get, you know, the results that they're looking for out of you when it comes to your connection that you guys share. So I just feel like this person is very much just trying to selfishly just make sure that there's nobody else in the picture, and whether they have to manipulate you in order to do that or not, you know, they're willing to play at your heartstrings, play at your emotions, to make sure that, you know, they don't lose what they perceive to be as their spot, and that you also don't get any ideas. All right, so see, you have some comments here. You said it was buffering, but other people said it wasn't buffering. All right, Real Love, thank you for subscribing. I'll go ahead and get you added to the list. KZ Vibes, you're welcome. I believe you just subscribed today as well. If that's the case, thank you. I do appreciate you. So go ahead and move on to Universe Flower. Real Love, yes, I'm going to get you added to the list right now. All right, well, make sure you check out some of the videos on my channel, and the next time that you catch me on a live stream, you'll just want to get here early during the first 15 minutes, because I do cut off my free list after that first 15 minutes to my returning subscribers. So hit that bell, get those notifications so you can get here early, and like I said, check out some of those videos. All right, so let me get Real Love added to the list, and then let's move on to Universe Flower. And thank you again, Luna Moon. I really appreciate you for breaking down things to people for me. It's definitely helpful. Helps me kind of stay focused on the list and kind of be able to move through it. So what was I at? I was adding Real Love. All right. So Universe Flower said, will BM want to hang out? Okay. Let's find out. Let's find out. Will BM want to hang out? Okay. I do feel like BM is going to want to hang out, all right? They may actually want to move things along rather quickly between you guys in the course of this hanging out. So just be mindful of that before, you know, committing to hanging out with them, that they may want to move things along rather quickly, okay? But I do feel like this person does want to hang out. All right. Yeah, I think they're gonna want to hang out. I just think they're gonna want to kind of move fast. You're really welcome. Thank you, as always, for all of your support and for your patience. It's definitely appreciated. Thank you, Universe Flower. She said Losmic. I know you meant Cosmic. It's okay. So, Atania, if you're here, I saw you comment some eyes earlier. Okay, you commented your question. Awesome. So, just update my list. You said, Hun, is really Josh the one in the pictures that he sends me? I met him and then I don't know if he's honest. Okay, let's find out if he's catfishing you. If that's really him. I need to video chat. That'd be the best way to find out. I'm pretty sure you probably asked though. So that's a little sketchy. 2020. Let's find out. Is he really the person in this picture that he's at? You better be careful, okay? This person is hiding from the truth in some kind of way, okay? Now, for whatever reason, my intuition is just telling me that it may be that person, but maybe they have gained weight. Maybe, you know, they got acne right now. Like, something about them is kind of different from the way they're portraying themselves in those pictures. Probably the weight, okay? But this person is not being as forthright or as honest as they should be about how they look. All right, so I would recommend doing a video chat if you get the courage up to, because there's some kind of truth that's not being revealed to you about this person and how they look. So if you get them, if they are willing to do that video chat, it might be worth it. Go on somewhere where you can turn on you a little filter and make yourself look a little angel or something. I don't know, but check it out. See what's different. I think it's him. I do think it is him. I don't know. It could be something as simple as, I don't know, maybe it's a picture where you got a certain watch or something on and you don't got that no more. All right? But I do think it is him. Maybe he ain't had a haircut since quarantine started. He looked different in those pictures. Who knows? Okay, I don't know. Is there something different about his appearance than what? I mean, of course, he probably sent you his best looking picture. Okay, and you know everybody's been on quarantine. I don't look that good right now. I ain't have my hair done. Okay, my edges are a little. You know, that's why I'm not even on camera. But we're not gonna go there. Okay, he got his quarantine look on. I think it's it. All right, we're gonna move on though. Thank you, Antonia, for subscribing to my channel and tuning in. I definitely appreciate you. Make sure you get here early during the next live stream. I do cut off the free readings from our subscribers after the first 15 minutes when I make that list, so get here early. All right. Well, good luck with that call. You're welcome. So BTSS Jam says, may I ask, will I receive communication from Ross? Okay, let's find out. I definitely do feel like you will receive communication from Ross. All right, with the star card here, this card literally is a card of hope, okay, a card of healing, a card of having a bright future, experiencing a deep bond. So, in terms of yes or no, this is a yes underlined a whole bunch of times, okay? I do feel like you will hear from Ross. Avni Sharma, the list is already closed. You have to get here during the first 15 minutes to get a free reading. At this time, you're welcome to make a donation if you would like to. But other than that, the list has been closed already for my returning subscribers. Thank you for tuning in, and hit that bell button and get the notifications so you can try to get here early next time. Okay. Go ahead and move on to Luna Moon. Luna, thank you so much for subscribing and for all your help today. Definitely have appreciated that. Please go ahead with your question. And BTS has jams. You are welcome. As always, thank you for your support. What is you, Scorpio, feeling for me? Can I expect positive movements? Okay. Let's see. All right. So, as far as what this person is feeling, okay, and if you can expect positive movement, I definitely feel like you can expect positive movement. All right. Reason being is with this hangman energy here, this person has definitely felt kind of stuck, unhappy, due to the relationship not going, the way that you both planned on or intended on. And so they kind of felt stuck because of that, and they kind of felt, distant or separated from you because of that. But with the sun card coming in, this is like an opportunity to shine light onto any issues that you have experienced, and then not only shine light on them, but resolve them. Okay. For the greater good of the relationship. And, this also literally speaks to good things coming, positive things coming, despite, any darkness or any, difficulties that you may have had to face together. And so I definitely feel like, this person is coming out of this energy where they kind of felt stuck. They kind of felt unsure about why things, turned out the way they did, or, why they did certain things that they did. But definitely, there's something different that's going to be coming, that's going to be positive, that's going to be better. Also, with your commitment is tested card, being tested card. This just tells them that, you guys' individual commitment to the relationship itself, as far as, if it's something that you guys really want to be a part of or really want to be in, is being tested by, having to go through this hangman energy where, you're feeling unhappy in the relationship or disconnected from the relationship, right? And having to take that time being apart, all right, and kind of in limbo and not really knowing where things are going. So it's a test, all right. This is a test for your relationship that I feel like is going to bring you guys to a place where you can expand and you can grow and things can get better and be more positive. Okay. So Luna Moon, that is your reading for you in a Scorpio. Thank you so much again for subscribing and tuning in. I definitely hope to connect with you more in the future. Make sure you check out some of the videos on my channel. Like, comment, let me know what you think. Karina says, Cosmic, if you don't mind, what is your ascendant? You said, I feel like it's Capricorn. No, I'm actually a Libra rising, all right? So I'm a Sagittarius sun. I am a Libra rising or ascendant, and I am Aquarius moon. What about you, Karina? Glam said, may I be added? Glam, if you are brand new to my channel, you can go ahead and subscribe to be added, and then comment to let me know once you've done that, and I'll be happy to add you. Luna, you're welcome. Thank you again. Virgo sun, Pisces moon, and Virgo ascendant. Okay. Push through, Virgo. One thing I like about Virgo energy is they're gonna let you know if you need to get something together. I'm here for it. I love my Virgos. I am Mercury in Scorpio and Sagittarius Venus. But yeah, I'm Mercury in Scorpio, Mars in Scorpio, Pluto in Scorpio. I definitely love astrology. All right. A lot of times I feel like a Scorpio rising because I have Mars in Scorpio and Pluto in Scorpio, both conjunct in my first house. And so definitely have heavy Scorpio energy riding my ass. The Sagittarius Venus is so misunderstood. They don't understand us. Okay, so Anakriti, thank you for being patient. I do see your question here. Let me go ahead and add Glam Glam, and then I'll answer your question. All right. So Anakriti says, what's coming up for me in the near future? Let's see. Oh, you sad. If you guys haven't done so, definitely have an astrologer homie by the name of Gemini Brown. He has a YouTube channel. His information is definitely on point. Definitely check out his channel. He has all the normal regular placements that you can look up, like whatever your moon sign is, ascendant, so on and so forth. But he also usually does weekly astrology updates so that we can kind of know what is in the stars for us, this week, and how that energy is going to play out and manifest and what it looks like. He's freaking awesome, so definitely check out his channel. All right, so I digress because we'll be here talking about astrology all day. Let me move on to this next reading for Andrew Critty. We'll have an astrology chat one day. Hold on just a second, sorry. All right. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I got a little distracted there. Somebody was messaging me. I thought it was something about work. So Anna Critty, you want to know what's coming for you in the near future? I got you. Ooh, okay. So Anacritty, hopefully you're still here. So what I got for you is you have full moon energy and fixed moon energy surrounding you. So what this is telling me is that the cards actually say surrender to the divine and hold your vision. All right. So what this is telling me is that there are certain things that you have been dreaming of or manifesting and wanting to, accomplish and to experience. Okay. And now is a time for you to release anything, any person, any thought, any kind of feeling or emotion that is making you doubt you're going to be able to accomplish this goal, making you doubt that this dream is going to happen for you. Okay, release that energy and surrender to the divine. Just acknowledge that you're worthy of the life, you're worthy of the goal or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest and make a reality. So stop doubting yourself, stop questioning if you're worthy of it, because you are. So just surrender to it, lean into that energy, and hold on to this vision that you have for yourself. Okay, of the life that you want, of the goal that you want to accomplish. Hold on to that and release anything or anyone that challenges it or gets in the way of that. All right, and just stay strong. Okay, you do have this strength card surrounding you, so you are a very strong person. You have a very strong energy field about you, and basically you can accomplish, whatever it is that you're trying to make a reality for yourself. I feel like there's some kind of major change that takes courage, that having the courage of believing in yourself and trusting yourself and not questioning, the time frame or how it's going to happen, but just trusting and knowing that it will. All right. So what's coming for you, I feel like it's going to be, you starting to see your goals and your dreams and the life that you want for yourself to start. It's going to start unfolding. It's going to start manifesting right before your eyes, but it's going to require a certain level of strength for you to surrender to the divine. And like I said, just acknowledge that you're worthy of these things. Acknowledge that you're worthy of this life that you want for yourself, and to not let doubt and those kind of things creep in, whether it's from other people or whether it's just from within yourself, and in some kind of place where you don't believe in yourself, or you feel like you're unworthy in some kind of way. So it's like it's going to require a lot out of you, but you're going to gain a lot in this next phase of your journey. All right, so that's for Anacritty. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Pat. Hello, Michelle. Doing great. Thank you for tuning in. So some of you guys said, I know him. Valentina said, I know him. Yes, he's awesome. I'm glad you're already subscribed. Definitely big major shout out to Gemini Brown. That's my boy. So you're welcome, Anacritty. I'm going to move on to Pap. Pap, if you're here, please go ahead with your question. Would my parents surpass the miserable situation and move on happily towards next year? Okay. Let's find out. Michelle, if you're already subscribed to my channel, you'd have to make a donation at this point. The list is already completed for free readings for my subscribers. So right now, you have to be making a donation or be someone that is a brand new subscriber, meaning that you subscribe right now during this live stream. All right, so Pap, let's see if your parents are going to be able to surpass the miserable situation. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, Pap. I definitely appreciate that. Let's see. definitely think they're going to be able to surpass this situation. All right. Reason being is with the Wheel of Fortune, this is when something is destined, okay? When something is meant to be. And a lot of times with the Wheel of Fortune, you had to hit this rock bottom energy, okay? In order for the Wheel of Fortune, for things to turn, for tables to turn, and for you to be back on top, all right? So I feel like it is a part of their destiny for them to have hit this rough, low spot together, but to then surpass it and, for the wheels to turn and for, them to be back on top together, okay? This card also just signifies positive changes happening, a new phase, being able to get over something difficult, and move forward. So I definitely feel like that is something that's going to happen. And then just with the Four of Pentacles here, this is letting me know that they have something that is of great value, that is worthy of saving, that's worthy of holding on to. All right. So definitely feel like, yes, the answer is yes, that they will be able to move forward. Michelle, yeah, Luna is right. It is in my description box. I'll put it in the comment section for you. Look, Luna, I'm gonna have to make you a moderator. I didn't even know you're still here, but thank you. Luna, if you haven't done so, please check out my Facebook page. All right. All right. So Lee M, thank you so much for tuning in and being patient and for having your question ready. Pat, I hope that you did not miss out on your message. Things are looking really good for your parents going forward. Let's go ahead and move on to Lee. All right, so Lee, what are Don's true intentions towards me? Let's find out. All right, so when it comes to Don and their true intentions, I feel like this person is working towards figuring out how to be as honest as possible towards you. All right. This person wants to put their best foot forward and, bring their truth into the situation with you. And, not try to deceive you. All right. Which I feel like for some reason, they may be kind of worried about revealing certain things about themselves, or maybe just worried about revealing their true feelings for you and maybe being rejected or misunderstood or something like that. But You know, this person is definitely wanting to put their best foot forward as far as, like I said, just revealing who they really are and showing who they really are to you. Also, you know, with the Justice card here, that could also speak to the fact that this person does have intentions of wanting to, you know, experience love with you. Okay, experience a strong connection with you. All right. The Justice card is ruled by the planet of Libra, which is ruled by the planet of Venus. Okay, and that is the planet of love and passion. So, you know, I do feel like this person, you know, wants to experience those things with you, but they may be kind of hesitant about how to go about it or how to like speak their truth or truly reveal their deep feelings that they have or how they truly feel towards you. Okay. Hi Bree. Hi Chris Swinehart. Welcome. If you guys would like to get a reading, please subscribe to my channel and then comment and let me know once you've done that, and I'll be happy to add you to the list once I see those notifications come through. All right. Lee, you're welcome. Thank you again for tuning in. Let's move on to Jenny Z. That's some really great energy from everyone in here. Thank you to Karina. Thank you to Luna Moon. I definitely just appreciate the energy that you guys are bringing into the stream. Bree, thank you. I will go ahead and get you added to the list. All right, and Chris, I'll get you added as well. Thank you guys for subscribing. Lovely Queen, I do see that you subscribed as well, so I'll go ahead and get you added. Awesome, thank you. I appreciate that, Luna. All right. So gonna move on to Jenny Zook. Jenny, I think that you subscribed today, if I'm correct. Thank you for doing so. Let's go ahead and see what do you need to know right now. Okay. So let's check your spirit. Let's see what you need to know. All right. So what you need to know right now, Miss Jenny Z, Jenny Zook. First of all, you have conclusions are within reach. Okay. So what this is telling me is that things that you may have felt like you couldn't really see how they were going to end, you couldn't really see how they were going to turn out. And they may be a source of worrying for you. Spirit is asking you to release that worry, release that energy of trying to figure out what's going to happen, or is it going to turn out in your favor, and just know that conclusions are within your reach. Okay. You're not going to have to wonder or worry for much longer. It'll soon be revealed to you. All right. So that's one thing I feel like, to kind of ease your mind about worrying about certain situations and how they're going to turn out, is that you'll see the conclusion to those things very soon. And you also have full moon in Aquarius energy, the cards that show the world the real you, as well as the self-love card. So what I'm getting from this is that you need to embrace whatever it is about you that makes you unique, whatever it is about you that is weird, or other people may look at you and say that's odd, that's different, that's crazy, whatever it is about yourself that like I said, makes you unique, makes you different from a lot of people that you may have be surrounded by, grow up around, go to work around, what have you. But embrace that part of yourself. Not only embrace it, but nurture it and love it enough that you're willing to put yourself out there and show that part of yourself to the world, in some kind of way, in some kind of capacity. All right. You can definitely do it in baby steps if you need to, depending on what that is. But there's some part of yourself that you need to kind of embrace, not just on a private or personal level, but in a way where you're able to express that part of yourself or show that part of yourself to others, because that is a part of your path. Okay. Also, with the self-love card, you need to just kind of remember that self-love is not just, something that, just to say because it sounds good. Okay. Self-love is, you really taking out the time to nurture yourself, to heal yourself, to, love yourself, and just to kind of really appreciate yourself so that you're able to grow and that you're able to, continue expanding as a soul. Okay. Also, as a physical form, and your mind as well. So, I feel like in some sense, not revealing, this odd or different part of yourself to, the others, or the world, it could end up holding you back from, reaching your destiny, reaching your highest potential here. So start embracing yourself and showing that part of yourself. All right. And I feel like a lot of doors will be open for you on your spiritual path that you wouldn't have been able to open otherwise. For example, if I didn't put myself out here to be on the internet, I would never be able to have been able to connect with you or any of these other people that are in here, because I'm pretty sure most of you guys don't live in Texas. Maybe some of you guys, I'm pretty sure most of you guys don't. And Texas is a really big state, so even if you lived in Texas, I might not have saw you. All right, so let's move on, guys. That was for Jenny. Next is going to be Jenny or Janie. I know you're a new subscriber, so thank you for subscribing. And please go ahead with your question. Again, it was like Jenny JJ, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's what I thought. A general reading. All right, so Jenny Zook, you're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Chris, there is a list. I've got you added to the list, but you'll have to be patient until I get to you. There are a lot of other new subscribers that came in before you, so just be patient for me, please. But happy early birthday. Shy, thank you for subscribing. I'll go ahead and get you added to the list. All right, so Janie JJ, you wanted a general reading. Sure. Oh, okay. So, you asked for a general reading, and you do have the boundaries card here. So you are being asked to kind of think outside of the box, think outside of your normal thought process, your normal routine, okay? Whatever it is that you normally do, because I feel like you've been holding yourself back by confining yourself to, this normal thought process, this normal routine, whatever it is that you feel like you've been doing that works for you. It does work for you, but it can also be holding you back in a sense, okay? Because there's more out there for you to experience, but you must open your mind up to it. You must open yourself up to experiencing, this newness and these different things that are out there for you. So don't fence yourself in. Don't hold yourself back, okay? Also, I feel like you have some messages that are trying to come in for you for you from the divine, okay, by way of your dreams. And so definitely feel like you would want to, if you haven't already done so, start a dream journal. Pay attention to your dreams. If you wake up and you can only remember, small things like the color blue, a dog, a park, whatever. Just take note of those small details. The more that you put action into doing that, the more you'll be able to channel these messages that are trying to come through for you, from the divine through your dreams. But I definitely feel like this is a gift of yours to be able to communicate with the spirit realm and communicate with your guides is through your dreams, and something you really need to work with right now. If you haven't worked with it before, you may want to try something called mugwort. It's something that you can make into tea. It's something that you can just put underneath your pillow if you're not comfortable drinking it as a tea. But it'll kind of help you with channeling, the dream world and your subconscious, and your communication with the spirit realm. So I definitely feel like you need to kind of step outside of your box though, and allow yourself to be open to those communications, as well as just starting the next phase of your spiritual journey and your path. Okay, what you've done so far is amazing, but there are much more things for you to accomplish and for you to do. All right, so that is for Janie JJ. Kimberly says, I may be off on work by the time you get to, and that's okay. So I'll just come back and watch it later. Okay. All right, so Kimberly, that's fine. When I get to you, I will just pull cards for a general reading for you since you're, last as of now, and then you can look through the comments to see. You can come back and review the video because I will post it later on. Janie JJ, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and for subscribing to my channel. I definitely appreciate you. So let's move on. Karina, if you're still here, it is your turn. Go ahead with your question. For my new subscribers, I do go live and do free questions for my subscribers, quite regularly. The only thing I want to tell you guys is that you may want to hit that bell to get notifications and get here early, because I do turn the list off for free readings for subscribers after the first 15 minutes. Okay. A lot of people that are on this list have been here since 2 hours ago. I'm waiting for you to get through the list. So if you want a free reading in the future, you want to get here early so you can get added to the list. All right. But you can pop up at any time during my live streams and make a donation to be added to the list if you make it here late. But just so you guys know, going forward. Sorry, Trader Chef, my bill doesn't work. I don't know why it's not working for you. You may have to update your app. You may have to go update your app through, your app store or whatever, depending on what kind of phone that you have. It maybe needs to be updated. Or maybe delete it and re-download it. You never know with technology. Or try to go on the computer and hit the bell. Maybe if you do it on the computer or a tablet, you'll be able to hit the bell from one of those devices. All right. But Kimberly, you're very welcome. Karina, you asked, are you a lesbian? Okay. Let's look into that. Sorry, someone's trying to contact me. All right. Wow. This could go. You can look at this either two different ways. Okay, so on the card itself, it is showing a man or a woman. But as far as a yes or no question to go, you know, a card would definitely be a yes to a question. All right. There's a lot of questions. I mean, a lot of cards that can symbolize a yes, but I do find it interesting that the card that came out to give you the answer yes does have a rainbow on it. All right. So it's definitely a strong possibility that the answer to your question is yes. Um, so yeah, very interesting. Like I said, I also feel like you could be looked at the other way as well with, you know, the man and the woman couple. So maybe it could be a both ways kind of thing. All right. You could be interested in both possibly. I don't know. I don't think that's a coincidence with that rainbow on there. You could have got this for yes, okay? It's a lot of yes cards. All right. Let's move on to Karina. You're welcome. Thank you, love, for tuning in. Let's move on to Maria. Thank you. So yeah, mostly yes is what I'm getting. Let's see if Peter is gonna text you soon. Thank you so much again for subscribing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Sorry. Let's see if Peter will text you soon. All right, so yes, I do feel like Peter will text you soon. All right, kind of wanting to start communications fresh with you. Okay, I do feel like this person will contact you soon. Though this is a person that's taking initiative as well. So the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, excuse me, is a person that is taking initiative. And I feel like this person will be reaching out to you. They should be trying to speak some truth as well. Because Swords is usually a truthful energy. You're welcome, Maria. Thank you for subscribing and for tuning in. Let's go ahead and move on to Nubian Princess. All right. So Nubian Princess may not be here anymore because I don't see a question from you. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Starry Treasure, who I do see is here. Starry Treasure, go ahead with your question. You want to know if you and the Gemini will move in together by the end of the year, December 2020. Okay, let's find out. I do see a major transformation taking place in y'all's relationship. And you know, the way things look now, you're not gonna look like that anymore. Things are gonna get really intense and really deep between the two of you guys. So I definitely see that type of change is coming. You know, the death card can sometimes in a relationship signify like a, you know, surprise engagement. But I feel like at the very least I do feel like you guys will take that leap and make that next step and make that next, you know, transition in your relationship by the end of the year. As far as it getting better, that's a totally different question. So I mean, I feel like it's going to transform. I hope that answered your question. Yeah. Starry Treasure, thank you so much for subscribing and tuning in. Hello, Laugh. Lisa Lean, if you're here, please go ahead with your question. You guys, I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'll be back. So Lisa Lean, can I donate? Yes. Laugh, you can donate to skip the list. Sorry, I had stepped away from the computer for a moment. But if you're still here, Laugh, you can donate to skip the list. Put the information. And then Nikki Sanchez, if you're a new subscriber, I'll go ahead and get you added to the list. Thank you for subscribing. So Lisa Lean, your question is, why does the Leo always cross your mind? Okay, I got you. So we'll enter that. Give me just a second to update my list, and then we'll move on. All right. So, Tamara Nunes, thank you for subscribing. I'll go ahead and get you added to the list. There are a lot of other new subscribers here as well. So you won't be first, but I'll definitely add you to the list. Thank you for subscribing. Let me add you, and then I'm gonna move on and do Lisa Lee. Okay, Lav, I got your donation. You'll be next after Lisa Lee. Okay, I'm gonna add you to the list. Thank you for donating. I do appreciate that. All right, so Lisa Lee, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading and see why you're always thinking about the Leo. See why this Leo always crosses your mind. So, when it comes to this Leo, for whatever reason, you feel like you may feel like there was a missed opportunity with this Leo. Okay, you may feel like you and this Leo had something that you could actually build a future with. Like I feel like you feel like there was a lot of potential between you and this Leo to really build or create something together as far as a life goes. Also, I feel like this Leo may also have been able to stimulate, your mind and your energy in ways that others may not have been able to do without them having to really try to do anything. They didn't have to try hard. They didn't have to, try to it make it happen. All right. It was just very natural. So I feel like you guys naturally had this connection together that you felt like something could have really been built upon from this natural connection. And so, You think about this person often because you feel like this was a missed connection, this was a missed opportunity. It's like unfinished business basically between you and this Leo. Okay, I feel as though you feel like there was unfinished business between you and this person, and that you missed out on the opportunity in some kind of way. That you feel like you could have, gained something that was of value from. All right. So that was for Lisa Lee. Lisa Lee, thank you so much for being so patient and waiting. And thank you as always for your support. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Laugh. Laugh, please go ahead with your question. That is very possible, real love. Lisa Lee, you're welcome. Thank you. And Laugh, thank you for your donation. Please go ahead with your question. Let's see, how does Asmar feel about me current? Are you guys in contact? Laugh? Are you in contact with this person? Off and on. Okay. Let's see how they feel about you, how they truly feel about you. So this person wants things to change between you guys, okay? I don't feel like they are satisfied with, any old patterns or old energy that, may have been between you guys. And this person desperately wants things to change. They want to turn over a new leaf. They want to start a new chapter to kind of, start fresh and kill off and get rid of, past energy that is not really serving you guys as far as helping you to move forward. This person, also feels like they can't help but to hold on to you or to still feel connected to you and your energy, despite, things supposedly being over or, things, not working out the way they're supposed to. This person feels very drawn to you, okay? Intensely drawn and intensely connected to you. And so because of that, they desperately want things to change. They definitely want things to be different between the two of you guys. They crave, a very strong commitment. They want to move to a new level with you that, will be very much deeper than what you guys were on before. I feel like they want to take the past mistakes and past things that you guys went through and use it as fuel to kind of help, create this strong bond that, you wouldn't have been able to really create or experience if you had not went through certain things and certain situations together. So there's definitely some intense and strong feelings in this relationship is definitely a major thing to them in their life. Okay, this is not just some fly by night connection to them. With you getting two major arcana cards, this lets me know this is a major event. Okay, this is a major connection. Definitely a soul connection here. Definitely soulmates at the very least. The two of you guys with this energy surrounding you. If that was for Laugh, I'm glad that makes sense to you. Thank you so much again for making that donation and for tuning in. Be sure to check out some of the videos on my channel. Like, comment, let me know what you think, and I hope to catch you on my next live stream. All right, so Real Love. Thank you for subscribing, Real Love. It is now your turn. Please go ahead with your question. And you're welcome, Laugh. Is a guy I'm in love with my twin flame? Okay, let's find out. Ooh. Okay. I do feel like this person is your twin flame, all right? Reason being is this person definitely is someone that is going to fill voids that other relationships have left you with. Holes or voids that you felt unfulfilled in. Or not connected and not like you were fully connected with these people. This person is going to come in and fill those voids. Okay. Also, with the Empress card here, this is definitely a very divine connection that you guys share, as well as the Empress card has been linked to two different signs that have been linked to Libra by some people, and other people has been linked to Gemini. All right, both of those signs are represented by dual energies. The Libra is going to be represented by the scales, and Gemini is going to be the two faces. So it's definitely a very strong possibility that you guys are indeed twin flames. Now, this person is supposed to help fill voids and loss and things that you feel like you lacked from previous relationships. It's Gemini. Well, Real Love, thank you again for subscribing and for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and move on to Ravender D. What are the true feelings of Zishan towards me? Okay. Much love to you as well, Real Love. Thank you. Zishan definitely feels like they are very much connected to you. This is a person that you may actually be able to communicate intuitively with. Okay, that could be telecommunications, that could be communicating through dreams, just non-verbal ways of communicating with each other. Okay, being able to read one another's energy and intuition because you're so connected on a soul level that it's like magnetic and magical. This connection, all right, this energy that you guys share. So this person feels this very intense and deep connection to you. They may be trying to send nonverbal communications to you at times. You may feel like, why do I keep hearing this song that reminds me of them? Why do I keep seeing this color, this bird, whatever, some kind of symbol? Why am I dreaming about this person? Like, just this is this person reaching out to you non-verbally a lot of times, okay? Communicating with you because you guys share this intuitive connection, all right? Also, this person does feel like you are someone of value that they view as someone that's worth, building something with, okay? Creating something with, working for, working towards having something with, all right? So this person definitely feels a lot, spiritually and emotionally, but then on physical or third dimensional plane, this person feels like, hey, this is someone of value. This is someone worth putting in energy and work towards creating something with. All right, that's for Lavender. Deep. Lavender, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting me as always. I definitely appreciate you. Let's go ahead and move on, guys, to Shar. Shar, if you're still here, go ahead with your question. All right, and Shar, are you single right now? Okay. Swim thing connection with separation. Okay, sure. That makes sense. All right, let's dig in. Let's see what is coming. Okay, so you got new beginnings coming for you. Okay, you're going to be coming out of any type of Five of Cups energy that you may have been experiencing. So if you were down on yourself, if you were feeling like you were in grief, or just in pain, or not knowing if you will be able to open up or love again, or experience love, just feeling really just in your feelings and feeling hurt. Okay. That energy is going to pass you, okay? And it's not only going to pass you, but with the passing of it, you're going to then step into this new energy, this new focus, okay, where you're going to be very triumphant, okay? Instead of being down and being out, you're going to be feeling like victorious. You're going to be feeling like, you know what? All that shit happened for a reason. All that stuff happened to me, so that I can really see my own worth, okay? So I feel like you have to kind of fall down and get down so that you can really recognize your own worth. You can really recognize how powerful you are, how special you are, okay, how much you really deserve, and what you really deserve, as far as your relationship goes. And then Not only are you going to come to this realization of what you deserve and step to this energy where you're ready to be victorious when it comes to love, but with the Three of Pentacles here, you're going to find that you're able to make a connection with the person, and you guys are really going to be able to learn each other, and take those necessary steps that it takes to really exchange energy with the person, to hold space for a person, for them to hold space for you. Like a lot of times, people will try to come together, combine their energy together, but don't take the time to really get to know one another and what the other person needs, what do they need from you, what do you need from them, in order for you guys to really be able to come together and be cohesive and really make things work. All right. So I definitely feel like things are going to um, come out of this dark and bleak place, and be brightened up, and you have this new opportunity coming into your life to experience love in a different way that may be a little bit more balanced and more equal than what you experience with your twin flame. Okay, people romanticize twin flame connections, but a lot of times it can be draining, especially if your twin is not at that place where they're ready to connect, and they're ready to be open, and they're ready to experience your connection and everything that it has for you. A lot of times one person will end up running from the connection, or just self-destructing the connection because they can't handle it. So I just feel like something different is coming for you. All right. So there's a list for those of you that are just jumping into the chat. Welcome. At this time, I'm only accepting new subscribers, so you must subscribe to my channel, and then I must see a notification showing that you have subscribed in order to be added to the list. Chariot Love, please double check to see if you did subscribe. I did not get a notification showing that you subscribed. Shara, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing and for tuning in. I definitely appreciate you. Goddess01, let me put the donation information in the chat for you. And if Bree is here, Bree is next. So let me go ahead and update the donation information. For Goddess. There you go, Goddess01. There is that information. And then to everyone else that just got here and was asking about being on the list, go ahead and subscribe, comment, and let me know once you've done that. And then once I get a notification showing me that you subscribed, I'll be happy to add you guys to the list. If you're already subscribed, you would have to make a donation to be added to the list at this time. So let's go ahead and move on. Bree, general card reading. All right, let's do it. On PayPal is kosmicmoontarot at gmail.com. Sorry, I didn't put the gmail.com. That's the email for PayPal. If it doesn't work, then you can send me your email and I can send you a request for a payment. Chariot Love, I don't know why I don't see that you subscribed, but I'll check again after I finish the current reading I'm on, and maybe it will have updated by then, and I'll get you added to the list. All right. Sometimes it does take a minute to update. All right. Also, I take Cash App for donations as well. All right. So, I am on Bree, general card reading for Bree. Let's see, Bree, what comes out for you. All right, Bree, you are moving out of, away from anything or anyone that broke your heart or hurt you or deceived you or let you down. You're stepping out of that energy. And ooh, okay. Wow. So you are going to be stepping out of this Three of Swords energy, okay? Whoever let you down, caused you some kind of sorrow, disappointment, you're coming out of this energy, okay? You're healing from this energy. You're moving forward. But your spirit guides do want to caution you to take a moment, all right? Take a breather. Don't make any major decisions right now. You have a new romantic cycle begin. So this could be whether you're in a relationship or not. If you're in a relationship, this could mean the person might be getting ready to propose to you or ask you to move in, or just take the next step in your relationship. If you're single, a new person may be coming into your life and wanting to get into a commitment with you. And Spirit is just telling you just to take your time and just to remember that you face certain difficulties in your life that put you into this Three of Swords energy where maybe you felt like you couldn't really trust or you couldn't really open up, or this just being hurt. Okay, and so just take your time. All right, don't push yourself to move faster than you're ready for. Just let things happen slowly, and be okay with that. Don't let anybody rush you into feeling like you have to make a decision or you have to jump on something to move forward, or you're going to miss out on a chance to experience something, because that's not true. Okay, what's for you is for you, and it'll still be there if you decide to take your time. You don't have to rush into anything. So I think for you, the message here is just taking your time, and just allowing things to unfold slowly around you, and not, giving in to any pressure or feeling like you have to hurry up and do anything, because okay? It's taking you a lot of time to, heal from certain things and experiences in your life. And so just take your time and enjoy where you're at on your journey. All right, so that's for Bree. Said, wow. I'm glad that you understand, and I'm glad that that makes sense for you. So I have two people saying that they have subscribed, and I do not see a new subscriber. So guys, just so you guys know, I literally get notifications, and I can literally see, I wish they showed you guys on your side how many subscribers, but it shows me exactly how many I have on my side, and for some reason it's not showing me any new subscribers. So Valentina, Goddess01 has made a donation, and so they will go first, and then you'll be after them, okay? So Goddess01, thank you for making a donation. For some reason, I don't know why Chariot Love or Tana M is not showing up that you guys have subscribed. I'm not sure what the issue is with that. But like I said, what I'll do is I'll give it a minute here, and I'll try to log out of my app and log back in. I believe you guys are telling the truth, but just like to get that confirmation. All right, so Goddess01, give me just a second. I'm just confirming that I did receive your donation. There's a list, Tana, so you would not just be able to ask the question. You would have to wait. Now, don't show that I have a new subscriber. All right. Chariot, that would be perfectly fine. All right. So, Goddess01, I got your donation. Go ahead with your question. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add Tana and Chariot to the list, even though I don't see the update here, just because I'm not gonna go back and forth. If you're not being honest, you know that's between you and spirit, and I wouldn't be surprised if the reading doesn't resonate, type of thing. But if you are being honest, then awesome, and we'll leave it at that. So I don't want to skip over anyone that did subscribe. Okay. JP, hi, welcome. So now, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. So I did get a notification that So Now subscribed. So I'll go ahead and get you added as well. All right. And JP, if you're not already subscribed, you will have to subscribe. You have to be a brand new subscriber to be added to the list for someone that's making a donation. All right. So Goddess01, let's get to you. Thank you for making that donation. I do appreciate it. You said, can you look into the energy with my landlord and advice for dealing with the situation? He's a coward and sneaky, and I cannot wait to move. Okay. Daniel, I got the notification that you subscribed. I'll go ahead and add you to the list when I finish doing this reading, okay? Mm. Okay. So, when it comes to this landlord of yours, you are going to have to do some spiritual work, okay? You have the Find Your Center card, and then you also have the Seven of Wands. So basically, this is you having to defend yourself. This is you having to defend your peace, okay? Defend your energy space against this person. So this could look like, you doing, cleansing rituals, protection spells, or protection rituals. There's a lot of different things you can do, okay? There's no wrong or right way, You may have to arm your place with cleansing or protection tools. You may have to actually do, a particular ritual or spell regarding the situation with this person to kind of protect yourself or to cleanse yourself of this person's energy and their intentions towards you. But you're going to have to find your center and your connection to your higher self and your connection to the spirit realm and use that, as a weapon or a way to defend yourself. Okay, because this person is someone that you do need to be kind of looking over your shoulder, watching your back against, and making sure that you are in protection mode, that you're protecting yourself. Okay. So please be aware of that. You don't get caught slipping when it comes to this person. Go ahead and already prepare yourself. If you know this person is sneaky, they have a tendency of doing, sneaky shit and things like that. Go ahead and start putting in that spiritual work, and manifesting protection and manifesting, your energy space being cleansed of this person's malintentions and their energy. All right. And just watch your back, okay? Just watch your back. Definitely watch your back when it comes to this person. I feel like you can't fight them in the third dimensional way, though. You can't fight them. You're not on the same playing field with this person, in this realm, in the third dimension, but you have your own connection to the spirit realm, and you can fight this person in that type of dimension. That's why I'm stressing, you doing your spiritual work, to protect yourself. It's not necessarily to harm this person. Just keep that in mind, that your intentions are not to harm, but your intentions are to protect yourself and to keep your energy space, cleanse and purify of whatever type of energy this person is trying to project and put off onto you, because it doesn't belong to you. So just send that shit back to them and let them deal with their own shit. All right. So that was for Goddess 01. Goddess 01, thank you so much again for making a donation. I do appreciate you. All right, let's move on to Valentina. And let me add Daniel to the list. Chariot Love, thank you for sending that email. All right, so let's see who's coming in love for you. Valentina. You're welcome. And hopefully Goddess 01 was here, Dr. Reed. Okay. So when it comes to love, all right, you have Saturn and you have seventh house energy as far as who is coming into your life, all right. So first of all, I feel like the person that's coming into your life is going to be somebody that's much different than people that you dated in the past. Like maybe you have a type or a certain type of person that you normally are attracted to or you normally connect with, all right. Like this person is going to be extremely different from them. They're not going to be, the normal routine type of guy that you've connected with in the past. All right. Now with Saturn here, this person may actually end up being a Capricorn. With this seventh house energy here, this person could also be a Libra. All right. Now, if they're not a Capricorn or a Libra, they could end up having strong Capricorn or Libra placements. All right. Maybe they're a Capricorn moon. Maybe they're a Libra rising. All right. So just be mindful that you will probably be connecting with someone that has one or both of these energies very strongly in their chart. They might end up being a Libra sun and a Capricorn moon. You never know. All right. But in any event, this person is going to have, these energies very heavily present throughout their chart. One of the other, one or both of them, and like I said, this person is going to be recognizable by the fact that you're going to be like, damn, normally I would never even be attracted to somebody like you. Or you're way different than people that I dealt with in the past. Okay, there's going to be a different. I'm hearing breath of fresh air, really. All right, because of how different they're going to be. So that's for Valentina. Up next is going to be Chris Swinehart. You're very welcome, Valentina. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for subscribing. Definitely appreciate you. All right, so Chris Swinehart, if you're here, go ahead with your question. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to give Chris like a minute or so to ask her question, and I'm going to run and do something really quickly. All right. Chris says, I'll be 30 on the 19th of June. What do you see me getting for my birthday? Okay, I don't know. Let's see. What are you going to get for your birthday? Well, once again, happy early birthday. And thank you for subscribing and tuning in. Let's see. Let's see. Freaky. Okay. So, what I see you getting for your birthday, all right? And I don't know if you're asking about third dimensional gifts or not, but you have self love and boundaries. So, what this is telling me is that I feel like, 30 is a very pivotal age, okay? And I feel like everything that you kind of learn in your 20s and just over the course of your entire life is going to manifest in you being able to really love and appreciate yourself, okay? And by you doing that, it's going to kind of allow you to overcome certain things that have been holding you back from really being the person that you want to be. You also have this card of transformation. So I feel like, you're going to really learn how to love and appreciate yourself. You're going to really step into that energy, and you're going to find that you're going to like be able to step outside of, boundaries that you kind of put for yourself, or feeling like, if I didn't accomplish this, if I didn't do this or learn how to do that, by this certain age, I never will be able to do that. But by you learning how to really love yourself and appreciate yourself for who you are now and where you are at now on your journey, is going to open up this whole other realm of possibilities for you. Not only that, but I do feel like, you're going to make this major transformation in your life as well when you turn 30. A certain level of maturity, a certain level of, transformation is going to take place in your life, where, I feel like the person that you have been, at the age of 29, stepping into 30, you'll start to see that, you're not going to be that person anymore. You're going to be a totally different person. Okay. So I do feel like you're going to get this gift of, just being able to really love and appreciate yourself, really being able to, overcome anything that's been holding you back, and really step into, who it is that you're really supposed to be. All right. I feel like you may have been a caterpillar for quite some time, so to speak. And, this next age is going to bring in this opportunity for you to really transform and become, who it is that you're supposed to be. So that is for Chris. I wasn't really sure what you meant by gifts, but I feel like the gifts that you're going to receive are going to be more of a spiritual nature. I could say you won't receive any physical third dimensional kind of gifts, but I feel like you're going to receive these major gifts spiritually, as far as really figuring out who you are and connecting to yourself, and, transforming and becoming who it is that you're meant to be. All right. So that is for Chris. Let's go ahead and move on to DM. And Chris, thank you for subscribing and thank you for tuning in. I definitely appreciate you. And once again, happy early birthday. All right, so DM wants to know, how would it go for me if I move to Dallas in a year? I feel led there energetically. July 17th, welcome. I'll go ahead and get you added to the list. Thank you for subscribing. All right, so let's look into that DM. Let's see how Dallas would be looking for you if you wouldn't have made that move. You're welcome, July. Okay. So I feel like it's actually part of your purpose for you to move to Dallas. Okay. I feel like you moving to Dallas is going to get you into a new energy space. Okay. It's going to get you away from people and places and situations that may remind you of pain, that may remind you of trauma or hurt that you've experienced. And you're going to be able to really kind of be really independent and step into your own path, step into your own light, and start doing what it is that you're really called to do, start doing what it is that you're really meant to do as far as your soul's purpose here. Okay. You have much more of a purpose here than just to work and get a home and a car and all those third dimensional things. Those are a part of this experience, but you as a soul traveled here and came here to accomplish something and to learn something and to do something and to be a certain type of an impact in this realm. Okay. And so making this move is going to take you away from those things, those places, whatever that remind you of, times where you feel like, you didn't know if you would be able to push through. And it's going to allow you to step into your own light. It's going to allow you to step into your own power and start really following your purpose, start really following your path. Okay. So it's going to be a very powerful move for you, is what it looks like. All right. So that was for DM. Thank you so much for being so patient and waiting all this time. I definitely appreciate that support as always. You are very awesome. Lovely Queen says, am I having or my Kundalini awakening? Let's find out. DM says, yes. I know that's right. Ready. Let's find out, lovely Queen. So, DM, you're welcome. I really appreciate those words. I appreciate your energy and definitely claim it. So, as far as Lovely Queen goes, I believe you're a new subscriber, so definitely thank you for subscribing or tuning in today. Your energy is much appreciated. As far as are you having your community awakening, I feel like you are very much on the verge of it. Okay, reason being is you do have this Two of Swords, so this is like you trying to make this turning point, okay, on your spiritual path and your journey here. And what you're being asked to do is to make this decision with your soul, to make this decision with your intuition. Her eyes are blinded is in this card, because it's not something that you can kind of make with your eyes. Okay, it's not something you need to be making with your eyes or what you feel like you're seeing with your eyes. You need to be following your intuition. With the devil card here, I see you also saying, is that something you should be scared of? Definitely no. You definitely should not be scared of it happening. As far as them saying if you happen in 6 months, I can see that with the devil card energy here, because the devil card represents the sign of Capricorn. Okay, and so that is approximately 6 months from now. Okay, Capricorn season starts in December, so it could very well be happening in that time frame. But what I was getting at is that it's the decision or a choice or some or energy space that you're gonna have to step into blindly. Okay, that's the only scary part about it, is you don't know what is coming for you. You don't know what it's going to entail. You don't know how it's going to affect you. Okay, but you have to trust in the divine, and know that this awakening that's coming for you is for your highest good. Okay, it is love, and it's love and it's acceptance, and it's a gift that's from the divine. Okay, it's from the universe. All right. So it may seem a little bit scary, but it's exactly what you need to kind of move you to the next phase of your journey here. Okay, if not, what you'll find is that you're going to become very stagnant. You're going to feel like no matter what you're doing, you're not growing, you're not connecting to the people or the things that you want to be connected to. So definitely don't fight it. All right, and allow yourself to connect to it, just by following your feelings and following your gut instinct, which is your intuition. But stop trying to make sense of it on the third dimension, because it's not going to make sense in this realm. All right, it just won't. It won't make sense to you in this realm. So you said, will that make me psychic as well? I mean, you can be having those connections before that, but it can definitely intensify or strengthen it. But yeah, it can definitely intensify or strengthen your psychic ability. But a lot of people are we're born, not really having a lot to intuitive or spiritual connections, and then we get programmed in the world of thinking that is fake or it's make believe, and we shut that part of ourselves off. So you could be having dreams, you could be having communication from the other side without even having your awakening, but it'll make more sense to you once your awakening happens. It'll become clearer, it'll become stronger once it happens. All right. So, lovely queen, thank you again for subscribing and for tuning in. I do appreciate you. Let's go ahead and move on to Tatiana. Tatiana, if you're still here by chance, please go ahead with your question. Yeah, lovely queen. A lot of people do that. So you're not the only one. You definitely be able to re-access that energy, when the time is right and once you're open to it. You're very welcome, lovely queen. Thank you for tuning in. All right. So Tatiana says, "What is SE real purpose in my life? Things didn't work out in 2018. We called for 2019. Things didn't work out again in 2020. It's like neither of us can move on. I've tried to cut it forth multiple times, but he still comes back." Okay. So let's see what this person's real purpose is in your life. A lot of times when a person keeps coming back like that, even when we try to cut cords, it's because there's unfinished business that you guys have. And, you may have made a commitment to yourself or this is your last lifetime coming here. And so the universe keeps putting this person in front of you because there's something that you're supposed to learn. There's something that you're supposed to help this person, that they're supposed to help you with, or learn from you in order for you to kind of complete your soul's work and your soul's purpose and journey here. So that could possibly be it. All right. But let's see what the real purpose is in your life. Okay. All right, so they're definitely here to help you with some part. Either you're helping or they're helping you. So sometimes these energies can be a reflection. Okay, sometimes I think I'm reading your energy and I'm really reading their energy. But there's some kind of agreement between the two of you guys to help one another along your path. Okay. Yep. So, in particular, all right, dealing with this person is supposed to give you some kind of clarity or insight on, how to manifest what it is that you want to experience, in this life. Okay, what it is that you want to have in this life, whether this is going to be with that person or individually or separately. Okay, there's something about this connection that you guys share that it's supposed to help either you or him or both of you guys realize and recognize what it is that you're wanting to manifest or have in this life. Okay, um, you have the God of Swords here, and you have this manifestation card. So both of these are about transforming your life, manifesting, what it is that you wanted to experience in this life. So there's, although it may not work out, there's something about you guys coming together and connecting with each other that helps open up this certain portal to the spiritual realm where you're able to have the ear of the spirit realm. You're able to hone in on, your manifestation energy and skills and practices. So that's what this connection is more so about. It's about helping you transform. It's about helping you, reach into that energy that you have to manifest and transform your own life and your own path in the way that it's supposed to happen, in the way that it's supposed to be. Okay. I'm not necessarily getting so much of a love connection here. Not saying that that's not possible, but it's not what I'm seeing the true intentions are. With the Fool card here, this person could be fickle, okay, right when it comes to a relationship, but this also speaks to the fact that this person, may help you with, releasing any preconceived notions or ideas that you have about how you can tap into your own personal power. Okay, what that looks like. Okay, how you can begin the next phase of your spiritual journey, and how you think that's supposed to happen. It's like something about y'all's energy come together, creates this energy field, this magical field where you're able to step into this power. Like I said, where you're able to invent, you're able to manifest, and you're able to create what it is that you're supposed to be experiencing, where it is that you're supposed to be. So you're basically supposed to come together for major transformations to take place in each other's lives. Okay, you're supposed to be catalysts to make major transformations take place in each other's lives. So they may come or go as you need them to until either you or them transform or reach this place where you're supposed to be at. You manifest this place where you're supposed to be in your life. They may keep coming and going until that happens. Maybe they'll come and you start getting on the right path and they'll leave, and then you fall off again as far as that path goes, and they'll show back up again to kind of reawaken you. Okay, because sometimes we can be so asleep here that we just get caught up on working and being in a relationship with somebody and all those kind of things that you forget that you're here. Your soul came here to do something. So this person may be the person that comes in and like is shaking you and kind of waking you up from this dream world of life on earth, that we think that we're living, we think that we're a part of. So I hope that makes some sense to you. I'm gonna stop there, but I hope that makes some sense to you. This person is here to kind of help you awaken, or both ways. Okay. Shy said, is that the Emperor Empress card? No, it was actually the God of Swords and the Fool card. Tatiana, you're welcome. And that other card was a manifestation card. All right, so let's move on to Avni Sharma. The list is closed. I know you're already subscribed, my love, so the list is closed. All right, you got to get here early. I've been live for a damn near 3 hours, y'all. So at this point, I'm only adding brand new subscribers or people that make donations. This is why I stopped the list so early, because it takes me forever in the day to get through the list. All right, so Shy, when are you going to see your Gemini? All right, good question. Let's find out. Yeah, when you came earlier, you were already late then. So maybe you logged off and you missed it. But, I was already on another video for over an hour. And I've been on this one for 2 hours. So I recognize your name. And I know when you came earlier, it was already past the first 15 minutes. I'm sorry that you missed out on the free readings. But you guys have to understand that I've got to cut that line off. It's either that or I can come on here and only do readings for new subscribers. And I don't want to do that. I'm trying my best to be as fair as possible with sharing my gifts, but you guys have to, respect that. Respect my energy space. So, Avni, hopefully I can catch you next time. All right. So, Shy, let's see when you're going to see this Gemini. All right. So I do feel like you're going to be seeing this Gemini rather soon. All right. I do feel like you'll be seeing this person sometime within the next month. Okay. With the moon energy here, it doesn't give me an exact time. The moon to me does symbolize the phase of the moon, usually goes throughout 1 month. All right. It changes throughout 1 month. So I feel like within the next month, you will see this person. With the Ace of Swords here, it definitely does, confirm that you will see the person. Okay. So there won't be a doubt or a question about that. You will see the person sometime within the next month. I also feel like there's going to be a new focus as well. All right. You asked what moon phase it'll be in. That's kind of a second question, but I will go ahead and pull a card to see what phase. Okay. I'll give you that. Full moon. All right. Look, the card says a win-win outcome is coming. A win-win outcome is forecasted. And it's full moon in Libra energy. Of course, Libra is ruled by Venus, planet of love, okay, relationships. So yeah, definitely feel like it'll be in the next full moon. Tana, there's a list, so you guys gotta be patient. You're welcome, Shy. Next on the list is gonna be Jocelyn. So Jocelyn, please go ahead with your question. You got win-win outcomes, so maybe. All right, thank you, Shy. And Shy, I think you did subscribe today, so thank you for subscribing. All right, Jocelyn, what your spirit guides want to tell you about your family situation? Let's find out. Jocelyn, thank you so much for being patient and waiting and tuning in all this time. I definitely appreciate you. Let's see. Your spirit guys want to tell you about your family situation. All right. So when it comes to your family situation, okay, um, interesting here. You got a child's love and you got self-sabotage. So, of course, with a child's love, this is going to be very innocent, pure love, which is generally reserved for, a mother to a child. Sometimes it can signify, family love and family connection as well, though. But the biggest thing here is not necessarily the love, but it's actually the self-sabotage here. It's learning that you have to not let, this innocent love that you feel for your family, okay, and your connection to them sabotage you, okay. Don't let yourself be blind to what is best for you and what you need, and where you're sacrificing yourself for the betterment or the needs of others in your family. You have to put yourself first. You have to put your needs first. You have to put your what is best for you first. So don't sacrifice, don't sabotage yourself, for your family and for their highest good and for their needs, because protecting your energy space, protecting your peace is very important. If you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to end up lowering your vibration down here to where you're accepting situations or things, from your family, from these situations that are not in alignment with you, that you do not deserve, that are not for your highest good, that are literally beneath you. So if you don't kind of set these boundaries, if you don't set these standards for what you're willing to accept, what you're willing to approve of or go along with, you're going to end up settling for less. You're going to end up settling for what you don't deserve. You're going to end up finding yourself not in a peaceful energy space because they're going to pull you out of that. So just remember that, okay? Remember that your energy space, remember that your needs and your wants are, more important even than the love of family, okay? Even in the connection of family, because you must have this divine love and connection with yourself and with your higher self that is undisturbed, and flowing, purely and good before you're able to extend that to others. And so if you have to sabotage your own connection to yourself, your higher self, for the benefit of others, then it's not worth it, whether it's family or not. All right. So that's for Jocelyn. We'll move on to Nikki. Living Good. Thank you for subscribing. I will definitely add you to the list. Jocelyn, you're welcome. All right. So Nikki is next. I'll give Nikki like a minute here to ask your question before I move on. Will your husband get what he deserves for what he did to you? Let's see. He definitely is going to get what he deserves for what he did to you. Okay, that's not even up for a question. All right. not even up for a discussion. With this God of Swords energy, he's going to be stripped down to his truth, and have to face the truth about who he really is. With the Justice card, he's going to reap exactly what he sowed. Okay. This is a card where the Justice card, you'll be rewarded if you are acting, out of a place of truth and honesty. But if you're acting out of a place that is for deception, dishonesty, those kind of things, you're going to reap exactly what you sowed with this Justice card. There's no getting away from it. The scales of justice will be balanced out. And so this person will, get what they deserve, so to speak. They're going to get what they have given. Okay. Whatever kind of seeds that they've planted, they're going to reap the fruits of those seeds, whether they are, poisonous or whether they are fruitful. Okay. So the answer is definitely yes. Underline, circle it. Yes. All right. So let's move on to Sam. That was for Nikki Sanchez. Nikki, thank you so much for being patient and waiting. And thank you for subscribing. I definitely do appreciate you. Sam says, Shy said that next full moon is on your birthday. Uh-oh. Sam says, I want to know about my past lover. That will he come back in my life again? No contact since 9 months. Okay. You want to know if he's going to come back? And you're welcome, Nikki. All right. I do feel like there is potential for the past lover to come back into your life. Only though, if this person is able to bring something to the table that is of value. Not necessarily talking about money, but I'm talking about this person has to come to your life and be adding something. Okay. Now, with the Ace of Wands here, this is very much possible because this is literally new energy. So this person may be coming back to you in a way, that is transformed and is new. But I feel like they're going to come back, but whether or not you are accepting of it or not is if they can add to you, if they can bring something that is matching the frequency, the level that you're on. I don't feel like you are going to lower yourself to receive this person or to exchange energy with this person. So the answer is yes, they will come back in your life. Whether or not you'll be willing to accept it or not depends on whether or not this new energy that they bring in, matches the frequency that you're on, matches your energy space that you're on, and they're able to bring something of value to your life with this energy that they're trying to come in with. All right. So, hello, Cool Money. Tamara, you're up next. Correct. They will be back. You're welcome, Sam. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so Tamara, give you like a minute or so to ask your question. If not, I'm gonna move on to Kimberly. You're very welcome, Sam. All right, so moving on to Kimberly. Kimberly, I know is not here, but I'm gonna do their card because I know that's what they're gonna come back with. Thank you very much, Sam. I do appreciate that. Hope to catch you again on another live stream. Make sure you get here early. Got to get here during the first 15 minutes and make it onto the list for free readings in the future. All right, so it's for Kimberly. All right, so Kimberly. Oh, you are here! Yay! So I was just gonna pull some cards for you, but I didn't think you were here. Did you have a question, or did you just ask a general reading? I had already pulled some cards for you. If you want to ask a question, you can go ahead. Okay. So first of all, you have vulnerability. Okay. This card actually says that this is confirmation from spirit. Okay. If you are seeking confirmation from spirit about treading into unknown or unfamiliar territory where you have to make decisions that are going to be based more off your intuition and not logical thinking, um, don't let your fear hold you back. Okay. Don't let a misguided sense or feeling that being vulnerable is a negative place to be in, because it's not. Being vulnerable actually allows you to open up to new possibilities, okay, and new avenues that you would never be able to open up to, if you weren't being vulnerable, okay. You also have self-love and intimacy. So I feel like this may have something to do with, love and, being intimate with another person. And just remember that you have this strong sense of self-love. And because of that, you're in a good position to experience intimacy, to experience a deeper level of a connection with the soul and with the spirit. That is not just about being physical. That's not about this third dimension, okay? A lot of times, connecting with another person, exchanging energy with them, is a spiritual awakening in itself if you do it correctly, if you do it with the right person. Okay, and it's a gift. So I feel like you just need to allow yourself to be vulnerable and accept this as confirmation or as a direct message from spirit that it's okay for you to tread into this unfamiliar and unknown territory, and that's having to do with intimacy, but also having to just do with in general. Okay, in general when it comes to your path and when it comes to your journey. Um, Trust your intuition and don't let fear hold you back. And don't view being vulnerable as a negative thing, because it's not. It was only negative when you were connected with the wrong people or the wrong situations. And you're in a good place now, where you're attracting, who and what is in alignment with you and is meant for you. Long natural hair divas. Love it. Yes, I will definitely go ahead and add you to the list. Thank you for subscribing. Kimberly said 100 dead on. Thank you. You are very welcome, Kimberly. Thank you for tuning in and for being so patient. I definitely appreciate you. Chariot is going to be next. And let me add long natural hair to the list. Kimberly, you're very welcome. Hope to catch you on the next live stream. Make sure you guys check out some of my videos. Like, comment, let me know what you think. I appreciate all the support. I am definitely here for you guys. This channel is, for you guys. So be sure to use it. All right, so Chariot, I know Chariot should be here. Chariot says, when will M commit? Let's see. All right, so I feel like this person is going to make a commitment to you sometime between now and November. Okay, what is going to hinge on, or what's going to be the determining factor of if it happens, very soon, or if it doesn't happen until November, which is the ninth house energy here, which is the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, what's going to be the determining factor is this communication is key card. Okay, you guys have to be communicating. You guys have to be on the same wavelength when it comes to communicating, when it comes to exchanging energy. There has to be a recognition that neither one of you needs the other person, but you add a lot of value to each other's life. Okay, and not only do you add a lot of value to each other's life, but you both bring something to the table communication wise that is beneficial. It's different. It's two different point of views. It's two different energy spaces, but both are valuable. All right. And so having communication and being in communication is going to be a heavy deciding factor on you guys being able to commit. If you're not able to get the communication aspect in line and, cherish that and keep those lines of communication open between the two of you guys, then it's going to be a long road when it comes to being able to finally commit to this person. So just be mindful of that. You see, you said, wow, he moves so slow. I keep cutting him off. No, don't do that. And doing no contacts. Every time he pisses me off, okay, I'll stop it. Okay, I'm glad. Yeah, stop doing that. You guys have to find a way to work through things and talk through things. That's the only thing that's holding y'all back from being able to commit. Is that communication factor. All right, so Chariot, thank you so much for subscribing and for tuning in. We're gonna move on to Tana. And Chariot, I look forward to connecting with you more in the future. Just make sure you get here early for free readings from our subscribers. You must get here during the first 15 minutes to be added to the list, because here I am 3 hours later, almost 4 hours later, and I'm still on live. So I cut that list off early for a reason, guys. Make sure you get here early if you want to get a free reading. But you can always tune in at any time to make donations and get on the list. But for the free ones, I got to get the list off early. Tana says, how does Sebastian feel about me? All right, let's find out. You're welcome, Chariot. All right. So Sebastian may actually be feeling a little overwhelmed and in their feelings, okay, when it comes to you, just overwhelmed with emotions for you. They may feel very deeply about you and towards you. They may have trouble expressing it though, okay? And I don't know why this person looks at you as this supreme being, okay? They look at you and, could slightly be a little bit intimidated or just kind of feeling like they're not so confident when it comes to them expressing, how they feel about you or how they feel for you. But it may just be because they feel so deeply, and maybe they're worried that they don't know if you really feel as much as they feel, or you feel as deeply as how they feel. Okay. So this person can have a tendency to kind of project things onto you instead of living in the reality and understanding that, like, hey, if I'm giving you my attention or I'm putting my time in you, it's because I feel something for you. Okay. So because of that, I feel like this person does feel like you are somebody that is great. You are somebody that is, you know, just very powerful. Okay, just very strong. They feel definitely intensely drawn to you, connected to you. They may actually find you to kind of be low key, like irresistible. Like they may have a hard time feeling like they can maybe like get over you, okay, or move past you or let go of you. So yeah. Okay, so Tamara, I already called your name and you were not here. So what I can do is add you back to the list, but it will not be at the front. I'm sorry you were having internet issues, but if I call you guys and you're not here, I have to move on for the sake of everyone else. I'll add you back to the end of the list. So I'm gonna move on to so now. All right. So hello, how will my married life be? I'm sorry, Tana. You're welcome. You said, hello, how will my married life be with my long distance friend, Sarara M? I am anticipating a marriage proposal from him soon. Okay, let's see if you're going to be getting that proposal. Ooh, okay. So this person is like really trying to make a major decision as far as making you a part of their world. Okay, this person could be, thinking about traveling across the world for you. All right, or just how it would be to, combine your worlds together. Okay, but I definitely feel like this is a person that is willing to go above and beyond the call. Of duty to like really connect you guys together, really to make things work. Okay, really to enjoy a relationship with you, enjoy good love with you. You know, that I feel like distance would not be an issue for this person. So definitely feel like a marriage proposal could be coming because this person thinks the world of you and looks at you as someone that is, worthy of traveling across the seas to get to and to be with. All right. So let's move on to Daniel 777. That was for so now. Let's see how does Jessica feel. Not funny. All right, let's move on. Actually, to July. You're welcome. So now, let's move on to July 17th. Actually. Let's see what are T's current feelings towards you. Got you, July. All right, so let's see what T's current feelings are towards you right now. Okay. So I don't know if you guys are not in contact or separated in some kind of way, but this person definitely just feels like they don't want to be without you. Okay, they want to connect with you. They want to try to connect with you. They don't want to be without you. This person feels like they want to kind of speak their truth and to tell you, how much they value you. Okay, because they don't enjoy, being away from you. Okay, feeling like they're lonely when they're not able. Excuse me, feeling like they're lonely when they're not able to connect with you or to be in your presence. Okay, so being in this hermit space energy where they're not able to talk to you or not able to see or connect with you has caused them to want to speak their truth, has caused them to evaluate their life and evaluate how valuable you are to their life and how much, value that you bring to their life. And so they want to speak their truth. They want to tell you how they really feel. They don't want to be away from you anymore. All right, so that was for July 17th. Let's move on to living good. July 17th, you're welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing and for tuning in. Oh, and you guys aren't in contact. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought with that hermit card there. No, but you're welcome. Thank you again for tuning in and for subscribing. So Living Good says, when will my Gemini call me? All right. So sometime between now and the next 11 days, I do feel like this person is going to be contacting you. They're going to be reaching out to you. I do feel like they'll be reaching out to you sometime between now and the next 11 days. Yep. And I stand behind that. And the Lover's card, consequently, do you know what sign the Lover's card is represented by? Living Good? The Lover's card is Gemini sign. So they will be reaching out to you sometime within the next 11 days. But yes, the Lover's card is Gemini energy. Google it. All right. So thank you, Living Good. Long Natural Hair Divas is next. I got a couple comments here. Let me check those. Lavender Princess, hi, I'm good. I'm only adding people to the list that are brand new subscribers or people that make a donation. So you must be subscribing for the first time. Once I get a notification showing me that, I'll add you to the list. Or you must be making a donation. Long natural hair, no, I got you. Your question was, will MG, and I move in together in the future? Let me see. Sorry guys, I don't have any new subscribers. So if you subscribe on a different day, that would not get you guys on the list right now. It has to be brand new. I don't have any new subscribers. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do long hair natural divas. I'll recheck to see if I have new subscribers when I get done with this reading. Thank you. Let's see what's going on. All right. So long hair natural divas. So will MG and I move together in the future? Star card. All right. So definitely have a bright future with you and this person. Okay. As far as if y'all move in together and yes or no questions go, this card is yes, yes, yes. Okay. The energy looks very good for you and this person being able to move in together for the future, experiencing a deep bond together, and just having a really bright future together. You're welcome, my love. Thank you so much for subscribing and for tuning in. Let's go ahead and move on to Tamara. So Tamara, you were the last one on my list. Please go ahead with your question. You actually missed your turn early, so I hope that you are here now. Lavender Princess, I don't see that you subscribed, but I'll go ahead and add you to the list. You can be last after Tamara. Hello, Hale. Hale, welcome. If you want to get a reading, you would have to subscribe to my channel. Must be a brand new subscriber to get on the list. I've already been on live almost 4 hours now. So if you're a brand new subscriber, quickly go ahead and subscribe to get on the list. If not, I'm going to get off live here when I finish this next reading. So Tamara, Daniel said that you're on the list. Let me go back up to my list and look and see. Yeah, Daniel 7, is that who it was? All right, so Daniel, what was your question? And Hale, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of live soon, but I'll go ahead and do Daniel's questions. I don't see Tamara on here. Go ahead with your question, Daniel. And Hale, I'll add you to the list also. All right, so I'm waiting for Daniel's question. You want to know how does Jessica feel about you? Let's see. Yeah, I remember that question. So this person feels like there's an opportunity for growth to take place between you guys and the connection that you share. This person is actively kind of looking over your relationship, looking over, you know, the past that you guys have shared together, and are trying to find ways for things to grow between the two of you guys. Okay. They would like for the connection to um, become deepened. They want to have more affection. They want to, have a deep commitment with you. But I feel like they feel like there are things that have to be evaluated. There are things that have to change. There are things that have to be, looked into. Decisions that have to be made about, how you guys are going to do things different moving forward. But this person does want things to grow. They just want things to change, before they start growing again. All right, so that's for Daniel. Let's go ahead and move on to Lavender Princess. Daniel, you're very welcome. When will R come to me about wanting to talk about how he feels about rekindling our relationship? Um, Alangina L, if you want to be on the list, there is a list. You need to subscribe to my channel first, and I'll add you to the list. But welcome. Thank you for tuning in. All right, Lavender. Let's see when R is going to come to you about talking about how he feels about rekindling your relationship. He will be coming to you by the next new moon. Okay. So sometime within the next month, but particularly it should be under the next new moon. So definitely would recommend looking up to see when we'll be having the next new moon phase, because that's when this person will come. If you want to know specifically, but if not, it'll be sometime within the next month. Within the next month, excuse me. Cash Johnson, I believe you're already subscribed to my channel. So if you are subscribed, like I think you are, the list is closed unless you're making a donation. If you're not subscribed, you can go ahead and subscribe and I'll add you. But I'm pretty sure you're already subscribed. I feel like I recognize that name. All right. So Lavender Princess, that was for you. And the next new moon, you're welcome. Let's go move on to Hail Hail. Replicate success. I only do questions for new subscribers or people that make donations. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Comment and let me know what you do, and I'll add it to the list. So Hail Hail says, in the future, is it meant for me to help H the Aquarius, or will I leave him alone to do his own inner work? I'm a Pisces. Oop. Okay. Let's see if you're meant to help this person with their inner work or not. Okay. Replicate. I'll add you to the list when I get done with this reading. Thank you for subscribing. Ooh. Yeah, so I do feel like you are meant to help this person with their inner work. I actually feel like you and this person have a past life connection together. And this is something that you've been helping them with since at least the most previous life that you came from, okay? Those recent life that you came from. So I feel like you guys have this past life soul connection, and you are meant to help this person with their inner work. But just be mindful that there's a limit to that shit, okay? Yes, you're meant to help them, but if they're, for example, if they're not ready or willing to help themselves, you can only help them so much. And even if they are ready and willing, there's only so much that you can do to help them. There's a certain level where they, the teacher teaches you, and then you have to take the test and pass on your own. The teacher can't take the test for you. So just to be mindful that there's only so much, there's a limit to what you can do. But you are correct in as far as intuitively figuring out that you're supposed to help this person, with some of their inner work. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to replicate success. Replicate success. Please go ahead with your question. Hell, you're welcome. Thank you for subscribing and for tuning in. Replicate success. Give me one moment. I'll actually be right back. I'm sorry. My throat is dry. I've got to get something to drink. All right. So let's see. Amanda, yes, I'm happy to add you to the list as well. Thank you for subscribing. And replicate, I'm back. So let's go ahead and do your reading. All right. So replicate says, I believe. Oh, I did 2 honey jars to sweeten my lover up to me for commitment. One a few weeks ago, and one less than a week ago. Do you see either will work to move him forward in love and a commitment? I believe that the last one I did may work and be more stronger, but don't know. Okay. So let's see if those jars that you did are going to work so that this person moves forward to you in love. Ooh. Okay. So I do feel like the work that you put in is going to bring you guys close to this commitment that you're looking to get. Okay. The Ten of Wands just speaks to, you having to kind of do a lot of energy work and kind of take a lot on your back as far as, trying to get this thing to move forward in the direction that you want. All right. So although it was a lot of hard work and energy from you, it was going to be worth it, because with the Chariot card here, this is, coming through and conquering, and, getting a gift and getting, what you're looking for after putting in so much hard work. All right. It is definitely a card that can speak to, success within a relationship, overcoming hurdles, overcoming obstacles, and, coming out on the other end victorious. And so when it comes to this commitment, I feel like whatever obstacles or things kind of got in the way of you guys being able to commit before in the past, because of these honey jars and this work that you've done, it is going to work out in your favor. All right. But you are going to have to continue, being diligent about the work that you're putting in and the energy that you're putting towards, this working out in your favor. But it's going to pay off. It's going to be worth it. Okay. Alan Giant L. Yes, I'll definitely add you to the list as well. Thank you for subscribing. Replicate says yes. So everything that you said is correct. It is taking up your energy, but it's not in vain. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing. I hope to catch you again on another one of my live streams. All right, so Amanda's next. Let me add Alagina to the list. And for those of you that are new, going forward, make sure that you get here during the first 15 minutes of my live stream. For people that are returning subscribers, you must get there during the first 15 minutes to be added to the list, because I do turn the list off after that, because what happens is I end up on live for hours and hours, and so I have to cut that list off somewhere. All right, so Replicate, you're welcome again. Thank you for tuning in. And Algina, you're welcome as well. So Amanda said, "Will Robert the Aries ask me?" I think YouTube actually sends out an email when I go live. So if you hit the bell, you should get an email. Because what happens on my phone, real quick, guys, I'm sorry. What happens on my phone is, I usually get a notification saying I just went live. It'll say now live, now live on YouTube. Uh-oh. But yeah, so it should work. Should give you an email. All right. So sorry about that, Amanda. Let's see if Robert the Aries is going to ask you, the Gemini, for a second chance. As far as if I'm able to see timing, that's really 2 questions. Love, it's only 1 free question. Okay. So we'll see if timing comes out, but if not, I can just find out if they're going to be giving you a second chance. Now, there is a video I just posted about people being no contact and are they going to contact you, and I do go into when on that video. I just posted that video like not even a week ago, so you may want to check that out to get further insight. Okay. All right, so let's see if Robert's going to ask you for a second chance. Ooh. All right. I do think that this person is going to ask you for a second chance. Okay. This is an energy where a person wants to try to talk something out, to work it out. They're feeling like they had this place with you that was very peaceful. Okay. And that they were able to be at rest in. And, you know, because of that, they're missing that. They're longing for this energy space that they shared with you, and they're going to want to talk it out. They're going to want to hash things out and try to work things out. Doesn't really tell me when, though. So check out that video to get more insight on some when. But I do feel like they're going to want to work things out or hash things out. Spiritual Goddess of Enlightenment. Hello. Welcome. All right. So it looks like Alan Jaina is going to be the last person on my list. Go ahead with your question, please. You're welcome, Amanda. Thank you so much for tuning in and for subscribing. Make sure you get here during the first 15 minutes on my next live stream if you want to be added to the list. All right, so I'll give Alangina like a minute or so to ask your question before I go ahead and move on. You know, I can't really say. I would say trust your intuition. You know, y'all know you told me in the beginning that you felt like one of them may have been stronger than the other. So if you feel like that intuitively, you know, it's your magic. So, you know, I can't tell you just off the top of my head. But if you feel like one worked better than the other one, then you may want to focus all your energy on that one. If you feel like they're both doing two different things and bringing different elements, you know, to the situation, then you may want to work with both. You're welcome with the success. Hi, Mika, Colin. Hi, Kai. If you guys are new to my channel, you can go ahead and subscribe and be added to the list, okay? So you have to be a new subscriber. So I do see both of you guys just subscribed. I'll go ahead and add y'all to the list. Thank you for tuning in. And then I'm going to go ahead and get to Alangina's question about how does the Sag Wayne feel about you? All right. So let's see how Wayne feels about you. Sometimes Sagittarius can be pretty hard to read on how they feel. So let's see. Let's get some insight into how the Sagittarius feels about it. All right. So I feel like this with the Daughter of Swords here, what this says is that this person truly wants to get to know you on a deeper level. Okay. They really want to connect with you and experience you on a soul level, okay, not just on a physical level. This person is really interested in, you know, really getting to the heart of who you really are, okay, the truth of, you know, who you really are. This person is also feeling like you are somebody that is worth them bringing their best self to the table. This person also feels like, you know, you are someone that they could really share a deep connection with, okay? Provided that, you know, they feel like they're able to really get to know you for who you really are and really see the truth of who you really are. I feel like this person may have a past of experiences of dealing with people where they felt like they didn't really let me in. I didn't really get to know them, or I thought I knew them, but I didn't really know them, okay? So this person wants to really get to know you and really be sure that they know who they're dealing with before they really express and show how deeply they feel for you. But I do feel like they feel very connected to you. They feel a lot for you. But they don't want to just go off of those emotions. They want to make sure that you guys are right for each other. Okay, what they're feeling is right. Also, this person just looks at you as someone that is very strong, like very capable, like, somebody that you don't need them, but you want them. Okay, so that's attractive to they they're attracted to this goddess energy that you have, where you can, take care of yourself. You can, be independent and be strong, and so that's attractive. That's a very attractive. Okay, they find that to be very, something that is very attractive and that's very much drawing them to you. But they really want to get to the truth of who you are and really feel like they can connect with you on a deep level, so that you guys can experience, a strong love connection. All right. So that's for Alangina L. Next is going to be Kai. Kai, please go ahead with your question. Okay. Are you single, Kai? You're welcome, Alangina. Thank you so much for tuning in and for subscribing. Kai says, yes, I'm single and I'm a Pisces. Okay. Let's see what's coming for you in love. Okay. So, what or who is coming for you in love? All right. So, you got Taurus here. So, definitely something that's going to be stable, okay? That's going to be real, that, you can depend on and count on it and trust in, okay? Um, Also, Taurus is ruled by the planet of Venus. Okay, so it's definitely going to be an intense, and strong love and emotional connection with this person. But more than anything, it's going to be something that you can, trust in this person to do what they say, and mean what they say, do what they mean, type of thing. Okay, and I feel like that's very important for you as a person, like, their word being bond after certain situations that you dealt with where you may have had to question that, where this person is going to come in and really, show you something different. You also have your dream need a practical plan as well. So when it comes to the kind of person that you want to manifest or that you want to bring into your life, you need to be very practical about, what kind of person this is going to be. All right, what is that you want? You can't just stop and say like, "Oh, I want somebody that's going to be good," okay, or I want somebody that, just, you can't be vague. You need to be very detailed about, what kind of person it is that you want. Okay, yes, you want a good person, but you want someone that, you can trust. You want someone that's going to tell you the truth. You want someone that, is a hard worker, that, works out or is into spiritual things that you're into, or whatever it is exactly that you want. You need to be very detailed about that, because you are in a position where you are attracting, exactly what kind of vibrations and energy that you're putting out there. You're attracting that kind of energy back to you. As far as the next partner that's going to be coming along. Also, two different cards here with Taurus energy on here, so I would not be surprised if this next person that you come into contact with is a Taurus, or they have strong Taurus energy in their chart. Maybe they're not a Taurus, maybe they're a Taurus moon, okay? Maybe they're a Venus in Taurus, all right? So I definitely feel like that's going to be a major thing for you as far as what's coming in love. Also, you have confidence is the key to your success, all right? So you need to be confident in the fact that you are worthy of the exact type of partner and the exact kind of love that you give out and that you're wanting to receive. You're worthy of that. So be confident in yourself and be confident that you're worthy of it, so that you're able to continue attracting this person that is right for you, that's meant for you your way. I also got some Leo energy here. So this person might be a Leo, or they could have strong Leo energy in their chart. Maybe they're a Leo rising, okay? Maybe they're a Leo moon. So that is what I'm showing that is coming for you in love. Okay. And I'll go ahead and move on to Mika. Hi, thank you for subscribing and thank you for tuning in. You're welcome, Kai. Thank you so much. Hey, Mika. Go ahead with your question. Okay, cool. All right, so let's find out if the Aries is ashamed of being with you in a bad way. Is it dating on this other sister? Okay, let's find out. Okay, I do not think that this person is ashamed. Okay, of being with you. I definitely do not get that. I do feel like this person is wanting to make sure that you guys are, have figured out what it is that you have going on between the two of you before he shares it with his sister or, anyone else like that. But I don't feel like it has anything to do with being ashamed of you in a bad way. Absolutely do not get that at all. So the answer is no, I don't think they're ashamed of you. But this person is private and they have their reasons. Mika, thank you so much. I definitely would appreciate that donation. Magical Empress, thank you for subscribing and go ahead with your question. Mika, thank you again for subscribing. And like I said, I definitely appreciate that donation. And also, if you get a chance, if you have Facebook, check out my page. There's the link. Yes. $5 if you want to ask an additional question. Yes, that's correct. Magical Empress says, will the guy I'm on and off with ever post my pic or pics with me on any of his social media accounts? All right. Let's look into that. I do feel like this person will do it, but I feel like they're very stubborn, okay? And they're going to do things in their own time, in their own way. It's like with this kind of person, the more you try to put pressure on them or question them or ask them about why they haven't done or when they're going to do it, then the further away from them actually doing it, they will be doing it, okay? They will be from doing it. Excuse me. So this person is very stubborn. This person, very much wants to be like in control and wants to do things in their own way and in their own time. But I do feel like they feel a strong enough connection to you where they're not ashamed of it. Or they will be willing to share it. But it's just that this person, for some reason, is like refuses to be told when or how or whatever. Also, it could be from past experiences where this person may have felt like they want to share somebody with the world and then, got let down, or something disappointing in some kind of way. So now they're just being overly cautious. He said, yes, oh my God, yes. He thought it was before he told me, but now it's been delayed. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay. So Mika, I did get your donation. Thank you for donating. Magical Empress. I only do one free question per live stream. I'm sorry. You're definitely welcome to make a donation. From the cards that I got, no time frame from these really. This is more just like this person like being assertive and like I do it my way type of energy. But yeah, no time frame for those cards. I'm sorry. Tonight's my next live stream, and I can definitely look into that for you. Just want to make sure, since you're a subscriber now, you got to get here during the first 15 minutes to qualify for the list for free readings, because I do close that down after the first 15 minutes. You're very welcome, though, Magical Empress. Thank you for tuning in. No, I usually try to come on several times a week, okay? No exact amount of times. This is my second time being on here this week. I was on here Monday, and I'm back on here today. So I know I'll probably be on here again another time this week. Just I don't know exactly when. So definitely hit that bell if you haven't done so you can get notifications. All right, so Mika says the Aries, these Aries is something else. Okay. He said, the Aries asked me out in a joking way. Are we official? Official? He's so indirect and I can be confused. Yeah, they play too much. Listen. You may have to pay him and be indirect because I feel like, first of all, he plays all the types of certain things that this type of person normally wouldn't play about unless they really meant that low key. But they may just be so indirect at times that it's like, what do you mean? What you got going on? So I definitely can get it. Let's see though. Let's see if this person is being for real. All right. I do feel like this person is being for real. Um, they do feel like a very intense bond, and like they may find you kind of slightly to be irresistible. Like they can't help but to be attracted to you or drawn to you. They feel very much drawn to you, and they do want to experience love and a relationship with you. They may, don't forget Aries is the sign of the baby in the zodiac. Sometimes they can be a little childish. Sometimes they can be a little misdirected. Okay, you know, and not really know how to apply their energy in a way that can be taken seriously, or received well. So just be mindful of that when dealing with this person. That they could be a baby spirit in a lot of ways, and are still growing in a lot of ways. And so it can definitely be frustrating to deal with this kind of a person. However, I do feel like this person definitely does feel something for you very intensely and very strongly. And you said you did ask them again. If you still feel unsure, I would definitely tell you to push them again, okay? And let them know, like, hey, like, I can't really tell, or I don't really know if you're being for real with me or not. And, I can't leave it alone until I do know, type of thing. So, just I would say from these cards, from this energy that I'm getting from them, I do feel like they're being honest about how they really feel. But again, I would I say for you to not be afraid to keep pushing at them now and making them like grow up and make them acknowledge it and make them step up to the plate. Because you're not who they've dealt with in the past. So whoever they dealt with in the past and they're able to kind of get away with that childish shit with, don't let them think they can get away with that with you. You accept them for who they are to a certain extent, but there are certain standards and levels as a woman that you require from this person that they may not have been required to stand up to or live up to in the past. So I hope that helps you in some type of way, but definitely for sure, this person they're into you for real. They definitely into you. Magical Empress, yes, this card I think this is a beautiful death card. I love her. Crystal D, thank you for subscribing. Go ahead with your question. Mika, thank you so much for subscribing and making a donation. I definitely appreciate you, and I wish you and your Aries much peace and much love. You're welcome, Mika. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already done so, check out my Facebook page if you have Facebook, and just connect with me on there. And also look at reviews and booking a personal reading if you're ever interested in. There's a lot of reviews on there and information on how to do that as well on my Facebook page. All right, Shamae, hi, welcome. So Crystal, you're next. Since you did just subscribe, please go ahead with your question. Alright, so I'm just waiting on Crystal D to ask your question. Shamae, if you want to ask a question, go ahead and subscribe and then comment and let me know once you've done that, and I'll add you to the list. Crystal D, go ahead with your question. Hello, Breath of Fresh Air. Only for donations or brand new subscribers. So I feel like I recognize your name, but I could be wrong. If you're a brand new subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Once I see notifications showing me that you've done that, I'll be happy to add you. If you're already subscribed, like I think you are, then you can go ahead and make a donation. If not, just catch me on my next live stream. Gotta get here early. I've been on live for like 4 hours now. Okay, so I do see that you subscribed. So I don't know what happened with Crystal D. Crystal D, maybe you lost connection. So I'll go ahead and let Breath of Fresh Air ask their question. Go ahead with your question, Breath of Fresh Air, and hopefully Crystal D will come back and ask hers. I do see that you just subscribed. Thank you, Breath of Fresh Air. When do you see the man I love to the world? What do you mean when you say, when do you see the man I love to the world? Like, when will you meet this person, do you mean? No? Okay. I'm sorry. What do you mean? When are they going to come back in your life? I don't understand what you say. When do you see the man I love to the world? His family knows about you, but his friends don't. Okay. So when is he going to tell the world about you? Okay. Got it. Sorry about the confusion there. So let's find out, when is he going to share you with the world? Uh-oh. Ooh. Look, can you see what it says at the top of that card? It says immediately. Okay. So you have first house energy here. So I do feel like, this is something that's going to be happening pretty much right away, before you know it. Okay. Um, at the most here, you could be looking at, sometime within this next month, but I feel like it's going to happen rather quickly. Okay. This person is going to start kind of feeling the pressure, feeling like a fire being lit underneath their ass, as far as needing to step up to the plate, needing to express, to the world how much they care about you, because they don't want to lose you. Okay. But I will say when it comes to this kind of energy, you do have to let them do it on their own and do it in their own way. But there's nothing wrong with you kind of working behind the scenes, like praying or doing different rituals or things to kind of manifest the outcome that you want to happen. Nothing wrong with you doing that. All right. But I definitely feel like it's something that's going to be happening for you rather quickly. There are different things that you can do to manifest, outcomes in the situation that you're looking for. All right. I would recommend you look up, manifestation rituals and see, which ones resonate with you, and give one of those a try. All right. But you can do something just as simply as getting a candle and, putting intentions into this candle for what you want it to help, what kind of energy you want to have it help bring into your space and bring into your relationship. But there are definitely, rituals or things that you can do for manifesting that you can look up, that require a little bit more work and energy. Fair. If you would like to get on the list, you would have to subscribe to my channel first. Breath of fresh air, just make sure that whatever ones you order, that you personalize them and write on there exactly what you need to happen, exactly the outcome that you're looking for, because that's what's going to make the candles really powerful. You're very welcome. Thank you for tuning in. There, go ahead with your question. Not sure what happened with Crystal D. If Crystal D ever comes back, you can definitely ask your question. But fair, thank you for subscribing, and go ahead and ask your question. And you're very welcome once again, Brother Fresh here. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I see that the 3 people. I just don't see anyone else commenting. So fair, maybe the last person. I'm trying to give Crystal a little time to come back, but if Crystal doesn't return by the time I finish doing fair, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream. So I've been on here way too long. All right, so fair, please go ahead with your question. You said New York. What does that mean? Okay, moving to New York State. Do you want to know if that's a good idea? Where you find housing and money situation. Okay. Let's look into that. Oh, okay. So I feel like it will be a little hard, but I think that you can definitely do it. Okay. With the God of Wands here, this means that you are very independent, you're very capable, you're very strong, and you're able to, provide for yourself and take care of yourself. All right. So just believe in yourself and just know that if it is a little hard, do not give up, and don't stop believing in yourself. But yes, I do think that you'll be able to find housing, and yes, you will come into a good money situation. It's just going to take hard work from you, okay? So nothing worth having comes easy. And so just be aware of that you're going to have to work hard, but it will pay off for you, though. You will get the things that you're looking for getting in New York as far as housing and money goes. Have you heard of the saying, easy come, easy go? So it's not going to come easy, so that you don't lose it easily. It'll be hard work, but it'll be worth it because you'll get what you need and you'll be able to hold on to it. All right, so that was for fair. It's Crystal D here, because Crystal D was supposed to get a question earlier, and I know you subscribed, and I never saw you come back with your question. If not, I'm just going to put your name over here off to the side. You're welcome, Fair. Thank you for tuning in so I can remember you on my next live stream. All right, so looks like I don't think I have anyone else here. Crystal D was the only other person that I was waiting on. So I'm going to go ahead and close up this stream since there's no Crystal D. All right, so yeah. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. As always, peace and prosperity to you guys. I'm out.